All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Indoor Cycling. I'm Denise Drews. Jump on your bike, let's ride. Are you get warmed up? Friends, we are gonna have a fabulous ride. So glad to see you. We'll take a few minutes to get warmed up, just to loosen up our legs. And then we get to do one of my favorite things, a 20-minute time trial. So if you do have measurement on your bike, what you'll be doing is working as hard as you can for 20 minutes and watching your average power. If you don't have that kind of measurement, we're gonna go by how you feel, perceived exertion. And we'll see where we end up at the end of that 20 minutes. Then we'll just play around a little bit in and out of the saddle, and we'll be on our way to a fabulous day, feeling better because we started out like this. My friend Jeannie is riding with me in person. It's fun to have real people in the room. All right, let's go ahead and take the resistance up. Let's get my voice going. So if you are a rhythm rider, you're around 65 RPMs. It feels kind of like a hill. Oh, hi, Gail. I think that's Gail. All right, we got some more friends joining us. Yay. So what I really love about these 20-minute time trials is it gives me a chance to go back to the basics with my riders and focus on just some fundamental techniques that make us better riders, more comfortable in the saddle, and stronger. So first thing I'd like you to play with is get your hips on the very, very back of the saddle. See if you can feel your sitting bones connected on both sides of the soft part of that saddle. That's going to allow you to have the greatest power from your hips, especially your glutes. So I want you to just see if you can feel that for a second. You might start to notice that you're breathing with your mouth, not just your nose. That's because you are above that 70% line, and your body needs more oxygen. So it's pulling for it by making you breathe with your mouth. So now that your body's warmer, I'd like you to consider working harder. If that for you means more resistance or faster pedal speed, I want you to take that. We've got 20 minutes, and I'm going to stay in the saddle the whole time, but you are welcome to stand up at any time. You're testing yourself to see how hard you can work for a solid 20 minutes. So while we do this, here, do me a favor, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And just say to yourself, I am alive. I'm alive. Breath is a sign of life. Muscles working, even when they're a little sore, sign of being alive. Sweat on skin, that's being alive, baby. Right here, right now, you are experiencing a miracle of a human being alive. So when your mind starts to go back to that place of like, this sucks, this is hard, I can't do this, I'm too tired, I want you to just find that mantra again. I am alive. I'm a miracle right now. All right, that resistance can come up. Your legs can go faster. You're just looking for your edge. I know it's early, right? We're right in the beginning of the workout and we're asking for edge. Let's look at another positioning principle. I want you to take one of your thumbs and put it right there at the crease where your leg meets the bottom of your torso. And every time your leg comes up, you're feeling a pinch right there. Then I want you to just keep that hinge in your hips the whole time. Whether you're sitting or standing, there's always a crease right there. Otherwise, I'll just turn my bike a little bit sideways so you can see this. Come on, Denise, get it together. We're teaching here. All right, so you can see this a little bit. If I don't have that crease in my hips, I'm gonna look like this and be tucked under and have a round back. And that is no good for a cyclist. That's it. Engage your core and lift up. So lift up through the crown of your head, lengthen your spine. Woo. So wherever you are, whatever your time you're doing this workout, I hope it's as beautiful outside as it is here. This is a Saturday morning ride in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I'm looking at sunshine and blue skies and gorgeous mountains. And a couple of really beautiful fit friends. I am alive, and it's all a miracle. This breath right here, this one, take it in. Feel that, this breath, miracle. Your body's pulling in oxygen and it's letting go carbon dioxide. You don't even have to think about it. Woo. There you go. Find that edge, that place of discomfort. So with our hips on the back of the saddle, with the crease in our hips, I'd like you to try something else. And I want you to see if you can feel your glutes. Cycling can be a quadricep dominant activity, so we want to distribute the work. So the way we do that is with your hips back, I want you to get the sense that you're pushing forward before you push down. Okay, I just kind of demonstrated, it's kind of like a leg press machine. I'm gonna bring the cadence up a little bit, about 75. Keep your resistance if you can. Woo. I'm watching Gail on the screen, like, what did I sign up for? 20 minutes as hard as I can go? What? Gail, you are a warrior. You're a trooper. So there we go. Sitting bones back, crease in the hips, using our glutes. Next thing I want you to do from there is take a look down. And as your legs straightens, I want you to just see if your knees are in line with your feet. So you don't want to bring your knees in. You don't want to pop your knees out. Nice straight line. Hip, knee, ankle, toes. Woo. Good job, you guys. Moving down the legs. The next joint we'll look at is the knee. And I'd like you to just see if you can relax your knees. Contract your muscles, but relax your knee joints. For me, I kind of have this image of the joints being like water or well-oiled hinges on a door. Loose, easy. They're just allowing the muscles to contract and relax. The knees can't do the work. They're just a hinge on the door. So see if you can feel some fluidity in your knee joints, some ease. Let the muscles do the work. You got it. All right, now the ankle joint. Same thing, just relax your ankles. You don't have to flex or point. As long as you've got resistance on the wheel, your ankles can just respond in the way they need to. All right, good enough there. Woo. Core engaged. That's your support. Let's go down into your feet. And I want you to just see if you can feel the ball of your foot resting on top of the pedal. Not the arch, not your toes, just the ball of your foot. You might even lift your toenails up into the top of your shoe to try and feel a little more of that sensation. Wiggle your toes. Do that often to keep your feet relaxed. And there you have it, the whole lower body. Sitting bones back, hinging from the hips, pushing with the glutes, legs in a line, knees relaxed, ankles relaxed, feet relaxed. The work is all coming from up here. Let that happen. Turn a little bit more on if you need to stay at your edge. Come on. Woo! Good job, you guys. I'm gonna do that famous fitness instructor thing where when I get tired, I'm gonna check the time. Just kidding, I just want to see where we are with, yeah. Okay. So we've got about 7 minutes left of this time trial. About 7 minutes left. So I'm gonna just reset my timer so that I can cue you guys down. If you need a little break from the sitting, go ahead and stand. All right, got some sweat going on in the house. Feels good, huh? What's the mantra? I'm alive. And it's a miracle. All right, so lower body, good to go. Let's move up the chain. I want you to just reach back and feel where your tailbone is. And it's way down there. Way down there. Point that back. So instead of pointing it down to the ground, I want you to see if you can point your tailbone back. So that's going to create a little more weight and pressure on your tender bits, the pelvic floor. And that's why a lot of people ride out of alignment, because that pressure doesn't feel good. So we can do a couple things about that. We can get padded bike shorts. We can learn to put more resistance on the wheel so our weight goes into our feet and not our saddle. And then finally, and most importantly, we can use our core to help us sit light in the saddle. So I want you to just try that right now. You're working at your edge, but I want you to just get heavy in the saddle. Just put all your weight slumpy down into the saddle. That's why it hurts. So now, instead of that, abs in, lift up away from the saddle. Light, light. I'm alive. Muscles doing what they're supposed to. Joints allowing the action. Powerful. Strong riders. Woo. All right, folks. We've got one more song. We've got 4 minutes left. I ask again, how hard can you work at a sustained level for 4 more minutes? Whew. If you do have measurement on your bike, you're looking at average power and trying to keep that number as high as you can. So the music's a little slower. I am a rhythm rider, so I'm going to drop it back down to 60 RPMs. You don't have to. You can keep your speed, keep that resistance on, stand when you need to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo! Oh, Jeannie. So since we got this long stretch of road, I'm taking full advantage of the opportunity to help you with some technique. We went lower body. Now I just want to clarify, what does the teacher mean when they say engage your core? What most people think is it just means belly button in. Yeah, and it usually looks like that, like ugh. So that's the first part of it, is we do pull the navel to the spine. But it's as important that we lengthen the spine. So I call it core set. S is for suck in. E is for elongate. T is for tighten. So I want you to just imagine that you've got, like, let's go back to the 80s for a minute. You've got this stretchy belt around your waist, right? And you're just tightening that belt around your waist. Suck in, elongate, tighten. Core set. That's going to help you sit lighter in the saddle. It's going to help you avoid back pain and back injury from riding too rounded. There we go. You've got 2 more minutes, my friends. How hard can you work for 2 minutes knowing that it's easy next? Recovery, downhill, fast, flat road. Woo. So don't be afraid right now to crank it up. Give yourself more. Your legs know what to do. Your core supports you. Shoulders are relaxed. Elbows are soft. Hands are light on the bars. I'm alive. All this pain means I'm alive. I'm here to feel this. This discomfort, I'm alive. We're getting through this together. We've got less than 1 minute. Let it go. Take off the lid. Push yourself as hard as you can for these final 45 seconds. Woo. Increase that average. Come on, 30 seconds. What you got? What you got, Jeannie? What you got, Gail? What you got, Denise? Yes, I do. Got power. How about you? Got funny that my mind just went back to high school on that one. I got power. Okay. Drop. Some resistance. Pedal easy. It's a great place to grab water or towel off a little bit. Snapchat, tell people what you're doing. All right. I guess with the age of this crowd, send a letter in the mail with a stamp on it. So the people that have been coming to these rides with me are people I've known for a long time, and our gym home just closed. We're all a little lost right now, but I'm going to keep doing this as long as I have people that will take advantage and use it, as long as I'm useful. This is what makes me feel alive, teaching, writing with you. So gratitude that you're with me, and gratitude if you're watching this and doing the ride later. All right, so let's just spin it a little faster, closer to 90. We got that time trial behind us. Now we're just gonna play. We've got a little hill in front of us, a little fun hill. We'll do some intervals and we'll recover and be on our way, okay? Give you a chance to get out of the saddle here pretty quick too. Yay! All right, so those legs are 90 RPMs. Can you start to put back some resistance? Nothing has changed with our positioning. We're just pedaling faster. I'm alive, and it's a miracle. Lungs pulling breath in and pushing breath out, squeezing on that amazing heart is beating inside of us. Our lymphatic system, when we move our muscles like this, our lymphatic system helps boost our immunity. And our brain is getting fed here with fresh oxygen. So we're smarter when we finish exercising. I don't know if you can be smarter, but I'm smarter when I finish this. All right, there we go. Put that resistance back on the wheel and let's push ourselves up to 70 RPMs. Let's find the beat first. Core engaged. Now you know what that means, right? Core set. Make sure you've got good resistance on. Our hands come forward. Stand up. Here we go. Now you might want to adjust either more or less resistance based on how you're feeling now out of the saddle. We're here for 3 minutes. Beautiful. So everything is the same though, guys. The tailbone points back. There's a crease in the hips. We're using our glutes to push. Knees are relaxed. Ankles and feet relaxed. Core set. Upper body loose. That's it. Woo. So for the 2 more minutes, can you just kind of stay in the moderate zone? Because we are going harder next. That hill's ahead of us. I want this to feel fun. Does this feel fun? Playful. Not too hard. Not too easy. I want your brain to be thinking, oh, this is good. I can do this. I can do this all day. Because you know that's what your body is saying. Oh, good stuff. Alive and well. This breath, these muscles, this heartbeat. All right, we've got 1 more minute till we approach our hill. The hill is hard, it's steep, it's slow, we're gonna dig. Let's pretend it's a muddy trail, dirt. Dig in, it's our fat tires. Woo. Reach your hips back just a little bit more, see if you can feel the saddle with every pedal stroke. We have passed the halfway mark of this class. Which means you're closer to the finish line than the starting line. You're all the way in, over your head. Woo. All right, here we go. Hips are down. Core strong. All right, so we've got 4 minutes to climb. I want you to really dial that resistance on as much as you possibly can. 60, dig in deep. To get up this hill, we need to have our hips on the back of the saddle so we can push forward. Okay, here's another technique you can try with your breath. Try this. Breathe in 4 pedal strokes. Breathe out 4. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can slow your breathing down so that it's deep, powerful breaths. Wiggle your toes inside of your shoes. Add resistance if you can. So since we're doing fundamentals today, let's talk about hamstrings. Old school used to say, pull up on your pedals. Pull your heel up behind you. But now we're smart riders and we know we don't have to pull. Because when I push one foot, the other foot gets pushed up. So it's wasted effort. It's wasted effort that makes us tired faster. So instead of that, these hamstrings help the pedal go forward. So see if you can feel that. You might even put your hand on the back of your leg and notice that every time you push that pedal forward, that's where those hammies are working, not on the pull-up. So let the work happen at the front of the pedal stroke. Push, push, push. Cycling is a push activity, it's not a pull activity. It's a push. Woo. Shoulders relaxed, hands light. Alive. We are 1 minute to the top of the hill. At the top of this hill, we'll head our bikes down with intervals. We're gonna do this drill that I love. It's called Just 15. What that means is you just have 15 seconds to recover even though the push gets longer. All right? So you get to choose your cadence. When I say go, you're gonna work as hard as you can for 15 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. 15 seconds as hard as you can. Everything you've got. That means resistance, it means speed. 3, 2, 1, back off for just 15 seconds. All right? That's how we're gonna play. Next up, you've got a 30-second workout. Get ready in 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds, go. You ever want to know if you're alive? High intensity training will give you that answer. This is what it's like for lungs to breathe, hearts to beat, muscles to burn. Come on. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Take it off for 15. Nicely done. Oh. Okay, we're in it to win it, right? Next up, 45-second push. We'll go up to a minute and come back down. Ready, go. There it is. Close your eyes. Feel your body. What's happening? Right here, right now, what's happening? Joints, muscles, systems working to become stronger. There is a protest going on in your body right now. Come on, win. 10 seconds, don't give up. Woo. 3, 2, 1, back down for 15. Oh my goodness, okay, here comes the longest and hardest. 60 seconds. This is the hardest I'm gonna ask you to work today. Down from here. Ready, set, let's get it. 60 seconds. Highest effort possible. You can stand or sit. Whew. Come on. The ball will put on those pedals. Give it all you've got. Whew. You know that there is strength on the other side of this. Growth, opportunity right here, right now. Give it all you've got. Come on, don't quit and don't back up. Woo! Get in it. 15 seconds, come on, I know. It seems like a long time. Woo! Keep it up, keep it up. Let's go 3, 2, 1. Now here's the bad part. We only get 15 seconds to recover. And we'll wind it back down. 45. Woo, mama. 3, 2, 1, go. If you need something to get you through this one, just say, it's easier than the last one. Easier than the last one. It's only 45. Check in with that breath. I know we're breathless. See if you can still pull it in, push it out. Come on, 15 to go. We got this. Ha. Woo. That's it. That's it. In 3, 2, 1, drop. 15-second break, and we gotta go 30 next. Now 30 sounds easy, doesn't it? Ready, set, I can do this. I can do this. Just 30 seconds. Power. Power in the pedals. Come on. Woo! Get a little stronger, push a little harder for 10 seconds. Come on. Gail, I see you working hard. Good girl, come on. Woo! It's 3, 2, 1, 15. All right, friends. One more push and it's only 15 seconds. So we're gonna get out of the saddle and nail this one. All right, here we go. Gear on. 3, 2, up and at 'em. Come on, 15 seconds. Go, 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 go. Recovery is next. Woo! Get it. 3, 2, 1, done. Resistance rolls off. Ah, that was really fun. Super fun, wasn't it? Oh. Great place to grab some water. Find that core set again. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. You're right, this is good. All right, friends, here's your home stretch. We've got a fast, flat road. And then we've got some in and out of the saddle stuff going on. Okay? And that will just be playtime. So, the goal, I know some of you love this, is to pedal fast. 100 RPMs with light resistance for 2 minutes. Just to flush those legs out. Our shoulders are relaxed, down away from our ears. Got these nice deep breaths. Ooh. You might be able to start now feeling that you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth again. And at this point, your body says, okay, this is not so bad. I can do this. I can hang in there. No problem. Shake out your hands, wiggle your toes in your shoes. Let's even do just kind of a sit up and roll the shoulders back. Yeah. Nice and easy. It's noisy because we've got these garage doors here that are open today. So cars going by, motorcycles. Kind of like being outside. All right, let's start to work that resistance back onto the wheel. This is our last work song, and then it's cool down. So we'll just be in and out of the saddle on this next one. Then we'll take it home. So I need you to have some pretty good resistance on the wheel for this, so your legs can feel that push again. All right, let's do this. Last song, yay! That's good. All right, so slow those legs to that beat. You're about 60 RPM. And we're just gonna count pedal strokes. I'll count, you don't have to. Let's stand up. Have a seat. All right, so we're gonna work with the framing or the rhythm of the music. Music is done in 32 counts. We're gonna kind of play with that a little bit. Let's stand it up. So you get to kind of dance a little bit on this one. Just sway a little bit side to side and move your shoulders. 32 pedal strokes up and down, 32. So you might crank it up a little bit more, give your legs something to do. Good. Stand up, here we go. This is 16. Drop the hips for 16. Give your brain something to do. Let's take it to 8. And you're down. We'll stay with that 8. I want you to notice which pedal turns first when you stand up. That's your lead leg. We're going to switch that later. Up for 8. All right, let's take it to 4. Go. 4, 3, 2, you're down. Take it up. Down. More resistance if you can. All right, let's just see about 2. So you're just gonna barely lift. Up, up, down. Up, down. You're really close to your saddle. We'll do that 4 more times. 3, 2, and 1. Stay seated. Drop some resistance and pedal fast. Flush them out. We'll do that same sequence with our other leg as the lead. Hopefully you remember which one. All right, gear comes on. Stand it up. Woo. Get used to that other leg being in charge. Breathe. Good. Oh, legs feel happy. Have a seat. Here we go. Get way back in the saddle. Drop your heel a little bit and wiggle your toes. Almost there. Woo. Okay, right here. All right. So we're going to start to break it down. We've got 32s first. Ready, set, lead leg, you're up. More gear if you can. Last chance. Perfect. Drop those hips. 32. Woo-hoo. Oh, baby. Good. Work it. Work your legs. We're gonna go 16. Take it up. Alive. Breath. Down. Core is engaged. We're up for 8. And we're down. Nice. Let's take it to 4s. Keep those 4s. Notice how the body position really doesn't change. Just the bend in the hips changes a little. One more 4. 2s coming up. Stay close. Up, down, barely up. It's like an inch away from your saddle. Woo, legs. 2 more. Oh. Stay down there, baby. Pedal it out. All right, I want you to take this last minute and write it however you want. Fast or slow, up or down, resistance on, resistance low. Your choice. You got a minute. What does your body need to feel complete with this workout? We've been going about 49 minutes. What do you want at minute 50? Woo. Yes. There it is. Woo. Perfect. All right, we did it. Resistance comes down. Our legs slow down. We pat ourselves on the back and say, good job, you. As we wind down, I want to give a shout out to Kurt Bester for allowing me to use some of his music for these online classes. This is the cool down. This cool down song is Kurt Bester. Very generous of him. So let's find a tall seat. Let's shrug the shoulders up by the ears, press them all the way back and slide them down into your back pocket. Do that a couple of times. You've been rounded, let's get open up. And then sweep your arms all the way up. Fill your body with fresh air, oxygen, breath. Reach back. And do that a couple of times. Swing your arms with your breath. And then hold on to either your saddle, your hands, or your towel behind you and just be open here. Good. Return your hands to the handlebars. Come on up to the pedals. Get the calves and then keep the calves as you come back to your hamstrings here. Tailbone point straight back. So at the time of this class and the time of this recording, we are 3 months into quarantine. We're 2 weeks into mourning the loss of George Floyd and a lot of other young Black men. And so when I say I'm alive and it's a miracle, I mean it. Which sides? All we have is this moment and this breath. And I don't want to take another one for granted. And as long as I can breathe, I'll use my breath and my words in support of other people who have a hard time breathing. Right now, our friends with COVID, it's a breath thing. It's a breath thing. Let's take our feet out of the cages or clips and come down to the floor. And I'm just going to take my feet wide today and just push a hip sideways so that I can start to feel that TFL, tensor fasciae lata, and IT band. If you have another favorite stretch, you're welcome to take it. I just like to open that up there across the side. And then with both of your hands on your glutes, just press your hips forward, pull your shoulders back, and just get some length. It's kind of a passive stretch for the psoas, the hip flexors, chest. Yeah, beautiful. And then let's just return to neutral and take a deep breath together. One last breath, arms reaching high, body full of oxygenated blood. Just did something hard. Cactus your arms. Just say out loud, I am alive and this is a miracle. Bring your hands together in front of your chest. Give yourself a big hand and some gratitude. Thanks for riding with me. Hope you enjoy living in a healthier, stronger body today.